Hey there, fellas. I've got some cool news. Not too long ago, I got word that my first book, actually not the book that I thought I was going to be publishing first, but my first book is actually headed off to the presses. So we just got done with the editing process, and I think early October now is the date. So be on the lookout for that. It's called The Guy's Guide to Pocket Knives, and I'll be talking more about it as the time comes up. But going through the editing process actually revealed something to me that I had kind of forgotten about, but it was a good reminder. And by the way, the editing process is it's a lot of fun. It's something that if you're into writing, you'll certainly appreciate hearing something about this. But just having the editor go through and actually read your book and put their comments in line and that kind of stuff, and just going through that process, it's really good. It's really helpful. But there were a couple of things where my editor, whom I've never met in real life or spoken to over the phone, and I don't know if she's even read anything of mine that I've done previously, but there were a couple of places where we didn't quite see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I would use some old words or something like that is not part of today's vernacular, which is not uncommon for me. Or maybe I'd use some dry humor in there that she wasn't sure if it was going to come across to an audience who didn't know, myself. And it reminded me of something, and it's this. Not everybody gets the joke. Not everybody gets the joke. If you're on stage and you're just letting out some kind of incredible line that just gets everybody roaring with laughter, and that's a good feeling if you've ever been there. But you got to understand this. There's a good 15 to 20% of the audience that's probably laughing that didn't get the joke. They either didn't hear it, or it was just over their head, or it just didn't resonate with them for some reason. Maybe you guys have been in this situation, I know I have, where my wife will say, we'll be at some theater production, and I'm kind of giggling, the audience is laughing at something that happened on stage, and she's kind of giggling too, and she'll lean over to me and say, "What did they say? What happened?" And I'll go, "I don't know, but it was something funny." I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that at this point, but other than sometimes you just kind of get caught up in the whole thing. But the point is, not everybody gets the joke. And if you're a script writer or an author or anybody who has a message, one of the things you got to keep in mind is that your message and your particular way of saying it isn't going to resonate with everybody. And you've got to make a decision. Are you going to craft your message and trust in your message to be for the people that do? Be for the people that do get it. For the people that it's supposed to be for. The people who think like you and that it's going to resonate with. And if so, no need to change your message up just to satisfy the masses. And in fact, in order to maintain some uniqueness about yourself and to continue connecting with your audience, you're going to have to stay true to how you do things. Now, that doesn't mean there's never any kind of give. When I'm writing this book, the editor actually pointed out a number of things that after looking at it, I thought, that's actually better than the way I had it. But overall, your personality, your message, you got to believe in it enough to stand by it. Now, if it's not resonating with anybody, that's probably a sign. But if you're getting some traction, don't be afraid to stick with it. Not everybody's going to get the joke. Not everybody's going to understand the message. That's okay. Not everybody has to. All right, I'm Mike Yarbrough. Take care, guys.